Venus, please. I think we are live. Okay. Hello? Let me just make sure. Looks good on this end. At least I think it does. Give it a second to load. Let's just wait. Be patient. We're just booting up here. Kind of much later than I wanted to, but it's okay. We're here now. Okay, Venus, you obviously are not cooperating, so you go there. Alright, let me just set everything up. For some reason, the title is never the way it should be. Alright. How's everyone doing? With all the craziness going on, hopefully people are able to find some peace and happiness. Wait a minute. God damn it. Okay. Are we good? There's nobody here yet? Alright. I don't know why it's putting us in gaming right now. That should be all set then. Okay. Venus. No. You're going back the way you came. You're just causing a ruckus right now. Oh god. Venus, get out of here. Go. I'm about to kick you out. There we go. Okay. And let me just make sure the world knows we are live. And let me make sure there's no echo. No echo. I have to wear the headphones in order for people to hear me. It's a bit embarrassing, but here we are. I did not want to set up the microphone, which would just be standing in one place. At least this way you can follow my voice. Or my voice can follow you guys, whichever way you want to think about it. All right. Is anyone here right now? It doesn't look like it. Not that I can see. So I'm just going to do one more thing before we get started. Okay. Websites have gotten worse. Just let me access the site without all these cookies and weird pop-ups, unnecessary pop-ups. And there it goes. Alright. I think we're ready to get started here. There's quite the agenda for this. We have some work to do. But I don't anticipate it taking too long. Let me let the cat out. Venus, you are no longer needed in this room. Let me... Oh. Go. Alright. Whew. So, grab your beverage and sit back. Grab a snack. We have quite the ways to go today. First, let me run through what we have planned and how far we're actually going to get. Let me take a quick sip. All right. So, if you remember last time, let me switch over to the computer so you guys know what we're working with. If you remember last time, we did some work on this machine already. And is this straight? It doesn't look straight, and it's bothering me. Okay. Wait a minute. This my camera is not plugged in. That's why it's frozen, and you guys aren't seeing anything. How embarrassing. The freeze frame threw me off. So let's plug that in. Make sure it's alive. Oh god, is it not working? Is this camera not working right now? There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Got it working. This is what happens when you're live. Anything can go down any second. It's crooked. Not sure how that happened. I might have bumped into it. Who knows? Let's go ahead. I want to get the entire system in here so you can follow exactly what I'm about to do. That's good enough. I'm going to call it there. Alright, there's a little flickering. Can you actually see that? Oh, thank God it's only on my end. No, it's not. I just saw it happen there. Okay, well, we're just going to have to deal with that. I don't know what happened. It started to flicker today, and I wanted to reboot the machine, but it's already getting late. Whatever. Back to what I was saying, the agenda. So, we are going to, number one, change the Cmos battery, because we do get a warning for that one when we boot up. We are then going to download the config file that is currently in the FreeNAS system, and then we're going to put that on potentially a different USB drive, maybe even the boot drive. Doesn't matter. We're going to put it somewhere. And then we are going to remove the current drive, which is right here. This is the boot drive. Do you guys see what I'm pointing at? Nope. This one right here, this big one under here, that's coming out. And this is an 80 gig Seagate drive, 7200 RPM. And the only reason we're removing it is because my wonderful future father-in-law, girlfriend's dad, gave me these brackets that hold two 2.5-inch laptop drives, and he gave me 2 of these. So we're going to see how many hard drives we could actually fit in this sucker, because right now it's not that many. And also we have another donation from the wonderful girlfriend's dad. He gave me a PCI Express card which has more SATA ports, so I could expand the memory or the storage space. So there's only 2 on the Optiplex motherboard, and there's no other ones from what I can see. And so in order to get more hard drives in there, we need to see if we can get this working. I'm just going to plug it into this PCIe X16 slot, and hopefully nothing blows up, because I'm not sure if that's going to work. I think that might wrap it up for today, if we could even get that far. So let me just make sure. Yeah, so we're going to remove the drive. We're going to throw FreeNAS onto, I think I got sidetracked. We're going to throw FreeNAS onto this USB stick I got right here. So this is a 32 gig USB stick. This is going to be our boot drive, only because we need the space. And it'll probably be faster off this anyway, even if it is USB 2.0. So that's quite the laundry list of items, and I'm going to walk us through all of that, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. Spoiler alert, something's going to go wrong. It always does. So the machine is off right now. Let's first and foremost grab a flathead screwdriver so we can take the Cmos battery out. Alright. So this is easy enough. This flathead is kind of big, but all I really have to do is just pop it out and then see if I can grab it with my nail here. I need to give it my full attention here. There we go. Ta-da! This thing is so old, it died. I think I've replaced a CMOS battery once in my life, in the last I don't know, 15, 20 years of computer stuff that I've done, I think I've only had to replace it once. Alright, let's throw that puppy in there. Boom. Step 1 is done. Let's go check it off because I do have a list here. Next up, we are going to boot it up, and then we are going to download the config file, and let's see if we can store it on my other machine here that I'm streaming from. If we can get it on this computer, then we'll be in good hands. So let me go ahead and boot up, switch over to the display. I just got an email of some sort. Alright. Oh, right, we might have to hook up a keyboard to it. No problem. We have a keyboard right here. Look at that. How convenient. I'm going to plug it from the front of the case. Probably shouldn't matter where I'm plugging it in from. And I need a bigger display. Let me see here. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do whatsoever. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's continue. Oh no. It panicked. I'm getting an error. Why am I getting an error? Default FreeNAS boot. What? What happened? Alright, let's try rebooting. Not sure what happened there, but that's definitely not a good sign. Let's take a sip to calm the nerves. I feel a little calmer. Slightly. Floppy diskette, strike F1 key. I thought I disabled the floppy diskette. Okay, it's asking me to type stuff in, and when I hit a button, it pushes it like 4 times. What the hell happened here? FreeNAS boot, root, default, boot, ZFS loader. Well, I mean, oh god. Could I just do like exit? Can't find exit. That's not good. I don't know what to type. Whoops. Do I just type what it says there? FreeNAS. God damn it. Every time I type one thing, if I hold it down for a split second too long, it'll do a bunch. Oh. Alright. I mean, what the hell do I hit here? Why is this happening? Everything is the same as it was last time. Well, this is embarrassing. Did not expect this whatsoever. So, should I hit 2 or could I just turn this off once and for all? That's not it. USB controller, no. It would be drives. Diskette drive. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Is it okay? Alright. That's very strange behavior. Save and exit. I don't know what the hell that was about. I don't know why the keyboard is inputting like a million times. These are the questions of our everyday lives. There we go. Jesus. What was that all about? And also notice we didn't get any of the warnings. So floppy diskette has been disabled. Cmos battery's doing its job. We can toss this probably 20-year-old thing away. Ew. It's Panasonic. I feel like my hands are dirty touching it. Nasty. Alright. Our next objective was to download the config file. And how do we do that, kids? We go to the System, General, and then Save Config option. You're going to see. It's okay if you don't know. I didn't know. And I'll be honest, I Googled it. Here we are. Okay, let me move that. My original idea was to, I guess let me switch over to this. I was going to take the old network integrated card that was here for some reason, still unknown, and I was just going to swap the bracket with this one so I could fit it in nicely, but I don't think I'm going to actually be able to fit this in because this card has probably got to be standalone. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, but we're going to see if it works. That's probably going to be the last thing on the list if we even get to that, because it's already kind of late. I just want to get this thing up and running on a USB drive for now, and then we'll see what happens after that. Maybe we'll test it out at the minimum. Very sorry for the flickering. I don't know why that's happening. It wasn't doing that last time. Then again, I was streaming from my Mac, which could be a little different. Come on. Are we up and running? Looks good. It says enter an option from 1 to 11. But I don't think we need to do that. Let me test it, see if I can connect. Oh, yep, I got it. Oh crap, what was my password for this? Oh my. That's not good. Oh crap, I don't remember the password. I'm gonna run through all of these. Is it root or admin? What was the username for this? It was root. Idiot. Me. I'm the idiot. Okay. There we go. So let me go ahead and at least share this window. Let's do, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do whatsoever. Because we no longer need to worry about the actual server itself. So let me see if I can do this without exposing vital information. Let's do that. Capture a window. We're going to call this Chrome. Let me do a new tab there and a new tab. Actually, this one doesn't need a new tab, but let's do that. Okay. I am very glad I opened a new tab. There's that one. That's the one we want. Very nice. Okay. I think I'll even do something like that. because you don't need to see my favorites, my bookmarks and all. Done. Beautiful. So the way we're doing this, let me go back here. System, general, save, config. You guys heard that? System, general, save, config. Say it with me again. System, where am I at? I'm losing track of all these windows. Do you guys see their system? General, save, config. Export password secret seed. I don't know what that means. Export pool encryption keys. You know what? Let's just do both of those just in case. I don't know if I need it. Alright, what is this? We got... Okay, that's good. We got them. Got the files. And then I'm going to go here, create a new folder, and call this FreeNAS config. And we're going to put it in there. Like that. Okay, you don't need to see that part. I mean, I'm just dragging and dropping files from a zip folder. Okay, that's done. That is done. That's pretty much all we need to do at that point. So let me go ahead and mark this off my check mark or my to-do list. Download config file. Boom, roasted, we're done. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Okay. And we can go back to, wait a minute, why am I not here? That's me right there, booyah. So we can go back to the computer display here. We're going to be doing work once this shuts down. So I'm going to keep the keyboard connected because we're most likely going to need it, even if it is a little annoying. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go ahead and first let's go ahead and remove both drives here. So I'm going to remove my storage drive. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Boom. Why is this happening? There we go. So I'm removing the storage drive. No wonder you guys can't see me. And then I'm going to remove this big boy right here. I have no idea how that's secured. It looks like there's a clip right here and a clip right here. Holy smokes, I don't know how to take that out. I pull these in and then I push. Oh, wow, what a mechanism. Let's take a look at this really quick after I get it out. I mean, is there like some sort of way to get it out? There it goes. Woo! What a mechanism. Look at that. Very interesting, Dell. Very interesting. So it's got these clips that hold it in place when it slides in, and then it has these to kind of guide it through the grooves in the brackets. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to need to transfer this to the other tray that I have that I'm going to use instead of this drive. Alright. And that's the blue one. So blue one is the boot drive. I don't know if it matters. It doesn't matter because it's not going to be a boot drive anymore. What am I thinking? So just going to go ahead and unscrew these like that. They're very special screws. So you don't want to lose these. I don't know if anyone is actually following along, doing a strange project at this hour. Yeah. I guess I could put it on here. This one was pretty tight. Okay, I was about to say, and the last one, and then it slipped. Whew. It's hot in this room. I'm starting to build a little bit of a sweat. And once again, sorry for the flickering. There's nothing I can really do about that right now. So there we go. hard drive removed from the tray. Very nice. So I got a spare hard drive, which is only 80 gigs. Pretty sure it's only 80 gigs. I don't see it on here. It has to say. There it is, 80 gigs capacity. So that's garbage being replaced with a 32 gig flash drive. So I'm going to plug in the flash drive. Plug it in down here on the last USB slot. And then I'm going to install it using this little HP drive, 16 gigs. Like that. And nothing else is plugged in. We're just going to go ahead and I guess I could show you guys the quick installation of the converter tray. So what we're going to do is pretty much something like that. So that way I can put two 2.5-inch drives in there. And I don't know why it doesn't look like it's going to fit. I think it looks like it aligns properly, but something tells me it's going to give me a problem. We can try it out actually. I'm going to just throw this in here, see if we can screw them on so we don't lose these screws. That kind of works. I'm going to take a quick look at it. Yeah, that works. Sorry, I can't keep it under that camera. It's very finicky. Like that. I'm just screwing stuff in. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy. Alright, and the last one. You know, I hope I put this in the right orientation. It looks symmetrical, but you never know. Alright. Done. Done. Everything is screwed in. So here's the final product. Ta-da! And then I'll just kind of put it in the same way that I took it out. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so let's go on to the next step where we remove the current boot drive, we install FreeNAS onto the new USB disk. So let's go ahead and try that. Yeah? Who's excited? I'm excited. Me too. Me too. I'm talking to myself. I'm going nuts. Power it on. Duh. So let me switch over to the display. And we're going to probably have to hit some sort of F12 or something to boot into that drive. Okay. Strike F1 key to continue. Why is that a problem? I think that's good. That's good. Take a sip for goodness. I'm going to hold on to the 80 gig drive for now. You never know when things go horribly wrong and you have to reverse what you're doing. And I'm sorry for all the green. I don't know why it's doing that. It's a very old machine. And why is it not booting? Oh, there we go. Boot the installer. 1. Are we loading? Do I just hit enter? I think it's loading. It's doing something. Booting. Do. It's booting into the installer. There it is. We're going to install. Select one or more of the drives. That's the one. You need at least... Well, I thought I selected it. There it is. This will erase all data. That's the idea. Password. Sure, I'll put a password. There's no multiple inputs, which is good. Boot via BIOS. I'm assuming the highlighted one is the one to go with. This is an old machine. We don't have UEFI here. It doesn't apply. If we want to make it a little bit interesting, we can do this. You can see the machine behind it, but there's really nothing to look at besides the Dell logo and the power supply, which is 280 watts. I found out it's terribly low. I'm hoping it could actually support multiple drives. We'll see how that goes. This will be scaled up at some point, because this is really bare bones, at least for my needs. I do plan to back up all sorts of things. I want to have 8 terabytes up in here, so this is just kind of temporary until we can move on to something bigger. I'm going to switch back because it's just, I'm sweating, number 1, which is why I'm wiping my mustache, and number 2, for some reason it's very flickery. I don't know what happened here, but that's happening to me too. There's a big gray spot on the top. Whatever. So this shouldn't take long, and then I will have to go back into the config file and hope for the best, to be honest. That's all I got. I'm also going to remove these screws that I put on the drive previously. I should put this on the cage right now before I forget. There we go. Let me get the cage. And actually there's 2 more on this one. Let's get these really quick. Wait a minute, are these the same? Yes. I was considering keeping the floppy in, but what the hell am I going to do with the floppy? I don't even own anything on floppies. My keyboard caught it. In my day, we used CDs to store our media. And at one point, I was using DVDs. You can put 4.7 gigabytes on a DVD. And if you got the dual layer DVDs, you just double it. I don't know why I'm talking like a redneck. Okay, so this is one of our cages, and then this is our other cage right here. And the way this is going to work is basically the same way that one is. So we're going to do this one, basically the outermost screw holes. Oh, wait a minute. That's weird. A bit concerning on that one. It's not screwing into the cage. This one's screwed into the cage. Let's see if the DVD drive screws will work. Maybe those are just floppy sized. There's only 3 on this one. Just doesn't make me very confident. See if this goes into the screw hole. Wow. What am I supposed to do now? That is concerning. God damn it. Why does it not, it goes right through the hole. That's not good. Okay, I don't know what to do now. It's gonna have to be figured out. I'm gonna just unscrew all of these. What happened here? CCB request completed with an error. Oh no. Let's see why that's happening. take a sip for this headache. This person is experiencing the same problem I am, using a thumb drive as well. Huh. Damn it. I'm sorry if you can hear the outside noise, nothing much I can do about that. What's going on here? Okay, so basically people are experiencing the same issue with various different USB sticks. They ended up just getting an add-on PCI Express card and using an SSD. Huh. Okay. Huh. This person had luck with a 16 gigabyte Maxwell flash drive. Okay. They're saying it's the SanDisk brand, which I'm using. That's kind of messed up. I can't escape this. Let's try it one more time though. I do have another one I can try. I have another, I believe it's HP. I think I'll give that one a try. Okay. One more time. You gotta believe. I mean, if you don't believe, then who is? I will consider getting the other flash drive though. It's gonna happen sooner rather than later. Oh snap, he's got these little things too. Let's see if these work for me. I'll be very shocked if these work. No, it's the same ones. Are these the exact same ones? They look exactly the same. Maybe a little smaller. These look a little smaller. Alright, let's try one more time. The 29 gig SanDisk. Okay. I mean, there it goes. Yes. Via BIOS. One more time. Let's go. So it failed around 70%. What? FreeNAS installation on DE1 has failed. Press enter to continue. What? Operation not permitted. Oh, god damn it. Detached, yes. It's panicking now. Perif destroyed. That's a little extreme. I did not destroy it. Okay, I think I'm going to format it here really quick. I want to give it one more go. We don't give up after one try. Wait a minute, that's not what I wanted to do. So we're gonna go here to disk management because it's not popping up on when I check the attached drives. It's kind of weird. There it is. So let's go ahead and see if I could format this. Let's create a new simple volume. It doesn't matter what volume we assign, we'll give it X. We'll call this FreeNAS because it doesn't really matter. Alright, it's doing its formatting thing. I'm not showing you guys because I would have to share my desktop and that could be dangerous. FreeNAS simple is currently in use. You have to okay. There it is. Alright. So the drive is back up and running. Remove it. Put it back in here. There it is. Plugged in. So let's go ahead and quick Control Alt Delete. Just gonna reboot it here. One more time, people. One more time. So we should be able to actually read from it this time around. Who has hope? I do. I have hope. You never expect to run into issues, but here we are. Oh god. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to try a different USB drive. If that doesn't work, I'm just going to have to buy a new USB drive. Okay, it's starting up. Let's go. In the meantime, I'm going to prepare the other USB drive in case it comes down to it. So I will be right back. Sure, what's up? I know, the cat's in here. How did that happen? Go, Venus. Alright, so let's see what we have here. This is a HP 16 gig drive. Let's see what kind of data we have on here. If we can part with it. It's only 16 gigs though. I hope that's enough. We have one singular movie on here, which I would really like to transfer over. Let's go here and just copy that over really quick. I think that's all I want from here. We also have some software, which I don't need. I do have a couple of games on here for the Dreamcast, but I think I have that saved somewhere. So that's fine. Yeah. I am okay to part with this thing. But let's give it a chance. You have one more chance, SanDisk. And if not, I think I'm going to buy a USB drive anyway because they're super cheap right now. Like 32 gigs is $7. Ridiculous. Let's actually check Amazon out of curiosity. 32 gigabyte USB drive. SanDisk $9. Samsung $9.42. PNY $6.99, $7. Called it. There's also a SanDisk Cruiser here, but I wouldn't go with them since or I guess I wouldn't go with them if you're planning to put a boot drive on there or use it as a boot drive. There's a Samsung one here, $9.91. It looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like that sword from Halo. Okay, so yeah, I'll get this PNY one for $7. I'm going to add it to my cart, just in case. So currently at 40%. That's okay, I guess. That's where we were last time. I mean, we hit 70% before all hell broke loose. And it sucks because these are the only two brands that I have. I mean, yeah, I think I had a PNY one. No idea where that went. I had a PNY drive. Oh, now I want to know where it is. Now it's bothering me. Okay, that's done. Oh, now it's happening. There it is. We didn't even make it to 70% this time. All right, let me turn this off. Give me my drive. Okay. So let's get that. Oh, crap. All right. I hope I put this in the right way. It doesn't look like it did. Oh crap, which way does this go? I think it's this way. Okay, giving this computer the reach around. There we go, we're in. Okay, power on. For those that want to stay away from this particular USB drive, so I don't know if you're planning on having a boot drive from USB, but here it is. It's this one with the red, whatever, this slider to pop it out. I just dropped it, but stay away from this one. It doesn't work well as a boot drive. Alright. I forgot to push F12. Can we reboot? Let's go to setup, exit, and then we're going to hit 12. Oh, wait, there it is. It's working. Who thinks this one's going to work? I do, because I have faith. It's hot as hell in here. Super hot. This was a good deal, too. I think I got this on a Black Friday deal. But, I mean, it's even more insane now. Memory or storage is extremely cheap. Alright, let's install. Choose that one, 15 gigs. How unfortunate. Can you guys see what I'm typing? You cannot. Boot via BIOS. Okay. Good vibes. Nothing but good vibes. Nothing's happening. It's a bit worrisome. Why is it not working? I'm just going to let it do its thing and screw in a couple of hard drives into the cage. Hopefully I actually grabbed the right ones. Let me test them before I actually commit. Yep, this is one of them. Is this one of them? I can get a few different styles. Nope. Let's see what else. This one's not even installing. Great. Oh no, I just dropped the screw. Okay, that one will show up at some point, I'm sure. Why is this not even installing? So far I only found one screw that's compatible. Ooh. Wow, that one went straight into the groin. That's not even the one. That's hilarious. There's two in there and I found one of them. Oh, okay, get all the way in there. Only one screw so far in this entire bag. Okay. I have an idea. Not sure if that's gonna work. It probably won't. I'm not even gonna do that idea. It's terrible. I just hope this thing installs at some point. Here, let's try this one. Oh, this one works. So we have 2 screws so far. Hold on, let me take a look, make sure this one's not too long. Oh crap, it might be a little too long. No. It's better than nothing, to be honest, and I squeezed it way too far in. So there's 2 screws. We need many more. I have my own bag. This was also given by a girlfriend's father, but I do have my own bag of screws. This was just the closest one. Let's see what else we got. You know what? I'll just have to grab mine. This isn't working out, is it? How unfortunate. So, what happened on this stream, if we need to reiterate, basically won't work with the SanDisk drive. It errors out in the middle of installation. And with this one, it doesn't even make an attempt to install. I don't know what to do. If I stop this, I probably have a corrupted USB drive, and I'll need to format that and hope that nothing else is damaged. But that being said, oh, as I am talking down on it, but at this rate, it's literally going to be all night. Is this actually going to install? And these headphones are making me really hot. My neck is sweating. While that's happening, I guess I'll also remove the screws from this PCIe card, because if we're going to try it out, we're not going to need this bracket, that's for sure. I'm going to let it do its thing. It's really screwed on here. Looks like this screw might actually hold in the drive, so we'll try that out too. Alright. Let go of the screw. Boom. Cool. So we have a floating PCIe drive. Hilarious. And if I could use these screws, I'll take these screws and get rid of this nick. Because this thing is so old, I doubt anyone's going to want to use it. It's just going to become e-waste at some point. Ooh. I wonder if I could throw this in my electronic circuit shadow box. Make some room for it. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Alright. Look at that. This was when we actually had to use modems within the computer itself. Good times. It's a relic at this point. Alright, now we've got these useless brackets, which I'll probably throw away. Or can I use it on the video card? I don't think I can. No, it's not worth disassembling the video card. Question is it worth waiting for this to finish installing? Because if it's this slow to install, imagine actually running the operating system. It's going to be incredibly slow to do anything. It's not very promising whatsoever. Let's give it a minute. It's gonna be one of those an attempt was made situations. What can I say? I really have no words. You know what? I'm gonna check one place where I think the PNY USB drive might be, because I need 16 gigs, and the only other 16 gig I have is another SanDisk. Let's see here. All right. Nope. There's no other place that I know where to look. It's gone. Wherever it is, it's probably in a better place. This is getting to the equivalent of watching paint dry, and I'm just not sure what to do at this point. I will be screwing on this drive though, because I feel like I need to do something while we wait here. We have 2 dots. Ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to let this complete. I'm trying to think of possible next steps. Most likely going to revert back to the 3.5-inch drive. And even with the 3.5-inch drive, I could plug in maybe 3 other little laptop drives. I have this one that I could stack. It's a very difficult decision that needs to be made. And there's only one person that can make that decision. That person is me. Do I give it the benefit of the doubt? Will the slow installation just mean it's a slow installation and not necessarily a running kind of booting drive speed? I mean, I can only imagine the speed it's going to be trying to boot from. There's that. Boom. Let me do this. Let me see if I can fit this hard drive without the cage. And it looks like I might be able to actually. At least I can get a terabyte, you know. The goal was 2 terabytes, but we'll do 1 for now. We'll see what I could store on there. The problem is I wanted to make a couple of system images to back up, like on my main computer. These aren't the right threads, but I'm just gonna shove it in there anyway because I don't care. It's an 80 gig drive from 2006. I have little to no love for this drive. I mean, I love all technology. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't be heartbroken if this died. I'm gonna see if I can make this the bootable drive again. I'll just keep it. I mean, it's 80 gigs. It's not like it's huge. Alright, let me switch over to something a little more interesting, see how this fits in. Okay. Oh no, I pushed buttons, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. So this would go in like that. That kind of just fell into place. It's not screwed in, it's not held in at all. What's another option? Oh. Another option is that. Oh, right there. That's actually kind of beautiful. Do you see how I just did that? Oh, don't tell me I covered myself. Let me move that to this corner right now. Check this out. Check this out. Oh crap. That snapped into place way too easily. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Oh my god. Don't tell me that's stuck. Oh my god, I think that's stuck. Well, this drive snapped in very perfectly. I'm gonna put this keyboard to the side real quick because that's hilarious. I can't believe I just screwed myself like that. Okay. Put the keyboard right there for now. What the hell just happened here? Why is it not coming out? It's meant to be removed. Oh crap, what did I do? Oh god. I'm putting a lot of strength into this. I don't know what happened. My panic sweats are coming. And we actually found something to kill some time, so let's not damage the drive because this is my only functional boot drive right now. Although we do have the config file, so we could always use a different drive. But I'd rather not go through that trouble right now. Are you kidding me? What happened? Am I gonna get violent? I'm starting to get really sweaty. Whew, let me get up real quick. Okay. Whew. What the hell? Okay. How did it get stuck? I've been pushing this thing, but how the hell did it get stuck? It slid in very nicely, clicked right into place, only for it to get stuck. Okay, I think I see something over here. myself in the face. It's inevitable. Oh god. What made it stuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed. My other idea is to take off this front or the side plastic, remove the screw. I could see the screw. I don't see anything blocking it. It just kind of snapped into place and got stuck. Why is it not coming out? It should just slide out. That's the whole idea of this easy-ass mechanism. Oh, now I'm pissed. Now I am pissed. Interesting. Okay, so I get it. I'm screwed. I get it now. Unless there is something here. I see some sort of... Oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I forgot that there's a latch. Oh, God. I'm an idiot. Well, we learn as we go. But I should have known that because last time. Anyways, doesn't matter. So look at the benefit. We have the two drives we can stack here, which I'm actually going to remove this cage and replace it with my cage that I was working on. So check it out. We have a bunch. Excuse me. We have a bunch of hard drives here. Different laptop hard drives. Several of them. We got hard drives for days. I mean, look at these. So what we're going to do is pick two for now and throw them in. So, not Toshiba. Should I use an Apple one? It's Apple or Toshiba right now. Nope. We have another WD Scorpio Blue. So let's get two of the same hard drives. They look like the same. Let's see what the model numbers are here. One is WD5000 LPVT. The other one is WD5000 BEVT. What's the difference? Not much that I can see here. The chassis looks different. I mean, if you guys want a side-by-side comparison of what these drives look like, it's upside down for you. Let me flip it around. I'll remove this. Boom. Side-by-side comparison. I don't see much of a difference. Maybe you do. The chassis is slightly different. The one that I have currently installed in the bracket, it's much thinner. I'm not sure how I can show you that, but it's much thinner. And by much, I mean in comparison for a laptop drive, it's pretty significant. How can I show that? Maybe like that. I guess that's the best I can do. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's a marginal difference. Okay, I need to install 4 screws onto this. How am I going to do that? Still sweating. Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Woo. Okay, where is the screw? Where is the screw? If I could get 2 or 3, I'll be happy. Definitely more than 0 would be nice. Let me just try random screws that I find here. Nope. Maybe this one? Nope. Maybe this one? Nope. How about this one? Nope. Great! None of those worked. How about this one? Yes, but is there enough space between them? Actually, it doesn't even matter. Does it? Does it matter? Not really. I'll just use these. It's fine. Gets the job done. Doesn't look the best, but who cares? Is anyone gonna judge me by my chosen drive screws? My drive mountain screws? No one's even gonna know. Doesn't even matter. Alright, 1. And here's number 2 going in. You guys can't see what I'm doing, unfortunately. But I'm just mounting the drive to the bracket here. Where's my Phillips? Now we do the other side. Oh. Okay. Like that. And that looks pretty snazzy. Look at that. It's being holding both drives. Very efficient. There's some there's some air in between, so they could actually breathe a little bit, get some airflow. That's nice. And then I'm gonna move this old bracket from here. I mean, this is all assuming I could fit multiple drives. I'm probably jumping the gun, but let's see how it goes. I will find a way to have multiple drives in here. Ooh. 40% so far, no issues. I'm gonna let it keep going. It's supposed to be faster, but I feel like the drive itself is faster. The old drive did not give me any issues. The only issue is space. So I will sacrifice the space if I need to. Whew. This is a workout. Being in this little box, assembling random computer components. Okay, there we go. It's basically on there. Okay, I think we're done here. So here's our contraption. We have the slide-in tray, and we have our two drives connected to that. Very simple stuff. Looks great. Looks great. I touched another button. Alright, let's put that to the side. Screws back in the bag. I am sorry if that is noisy. I am terribly sorry. That must sound terrible. Rest in peace, headphone users. Which will be me, because if I review this footage, I will be wearing headphones. So rest in peace, future me. Ta-da! Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. But we are done with screws for now. Next up, installation should finish. And then we do some fun stuff. Oh, we're almost at 50%. Let's go. We also have these fun little doodads we're going to use. So it's basically Molex to SATA power, that is. And then we have a SATA power splitter. So we're going to have two for the price of one. And hopefully the power supply doesn't blow up. 280 watts! 280 watts! Can you believe it? What a world. Yeah. And all we can do now is wait. I am done fiddling with stuff because there's nothing left to fiddle with. I screwed and I screwed and I unscrewed and I unscrewed. Scrutinously screwed. I've lost my mind. I'm getting messages. It's the Discord. Okay. Whew. I mean, at this point, I think I might end the stream. We're an hour and a half in, and it hasn't installed. But if anyone's viewing this video after the fact, they're going to want to know, did the installation succeed? Was it the same error? Was there a failure of a different sort? I feel like I owe it to you guys to keep the stream going and at least finish the installation of FreeNAS and potentially upload the configuration file to the new installation. My only gripe, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I mean, we started this installation approximately 20-30 minutes ago, and we're not even 50% of the way through. Messed up part is, I upgraded the processor. I upgraded the RAM. Both of those. For this type of speed, let's go back to the display here so you guys can follow along. We hit the 50% mark just now, right before I switched over. And it's actually going quite fast now. This is promising. It feels good. It's also from one USB stick to another, so I didn't take that into account. But the SSD, or not the SSD, the SanDisk installation, that was much quicker. Not sure what factors played into that besides the brand. I don't know much about USB drives to even comment on that. But at this point, I will keep the stream going. We are going to see the installation happen. And I'll be ecstatic if we can boot from that, from the USB drive. I will lose my mind if that happens. But when I say lose my mind, I mean I'll be really super excited. That's about it. It makes me wonder, should I go along and install a PCIe drive? Should we do that as well? Seems like a good idea, if I don't say so myself. I think we're going to do it. We're going to install and see what happens. 70%. Okay, thank you all for bearing with me. Let me know if I could pass on any knowledge. If anyone wants to do this, have faster drives. That's probably the only advice I can give at this point in time. We are at 80%. This is exciting. We almost ended the stream without even having the final say in the installation. That would have been terrible. We're almost done here. I don't know what else to do. There's nothing else for me to tinker with. The tinkering has been tinkered. It does make me wonder, will I actually be able to install another 1 terabyte of drives? 1 terabyte. We have stacks and stacks. I only showed you 1 stack of drives. Look at this. Look at how many drives are in here. This is insane. Insanity. What I'm holding here, this is 1.5 terabytes of drives. Terabyte and a half. Hopefully it'll be used. I mean, this Optiplex could only go so far. Okay. We're almost there. You can do it. Let's see the 90. I have a lot of faith right now. I think that it's only the installation that's going to be slow, and then after that, once we're trying to boot into it, it's going to be relatively fast. Relative to a spinning disk that we had in there before. I mean, this is 7200 RPM, so it's not like 5400 RPM, which would be terribly slow. So I mean, it wasn't bad. I had no problems with it. It's booting FreeNAS, of all things. It's not like a very demanding software. We're stuck though. We hit a bottleneck. It's so quiet without drives installed. Like, this thing is making no noise. The loudest thing is the fan. And it only has one fan, I believe. It does. It only has one single fan. That's ridiculous. And that's the processor fan. It's the only thing moving air in there. I'm gonna switch back to a little more interesting of a view. Oh, that's not that interesting. My keyboard's covering half of it. Never mind. Who believes? Who believes the installation will be a success? We've made it this far. Our other drive was failing way before this. I have high hopes. And I have learned that SanDisk is kind of a shit company when it comes to USB drives. I don't think I'll ever buy another SanDisk unless I know for a fact I'm not going to use it for anything intense like this. It's primarily for temporary data storage. Super temporary, because I mean, if you can't boot from it, it's not that reliable in my book. I think I'll start going Samsung, because the price difference between Samsung and SanDisk is like 50 cents. And if I could be assured I'm going to get a high-speed drive that's going to be reliable and I can boot from it if I need to, then that's going to be my go-to. I mean, I'm sure you can make this into a bootable Ubuntu or Fedora drive, but for some reason FreeNAS is not liking it. And from what I can deduct by looking online, or not deduct, deduce, what I can deduce from looking online is these cruisers, the SanDisk cruiser drives, do not work with FreeNAS. Plain and simple. People have tried several different SanDisk cruisers. Me, I only had one. I have another SanDisk. I don't think it's a cruiser, but we're not going to try it just because brand awareness now. Extremely thirsty. I have no more drink left. It is hot as heck in here. I think I'm going to grab a beverage while this continues to install. Hopefully we've made some progress by the time I get back. So if you were watching, I will be back in less than 2 minutes. I'm going to say solid 2 minutes tops. So I'm going to get myself some water and be right back. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back in a second if you want to just hang tight. In case anything goes wrong, I would like to have a pair of eyes. So yeah, let's just keep it going for now. Alright, hopefully that was the 2 minutes that I promised? Maybe less. I don't know. We made no progress, so I'm assuming it's less than 2 minutes. Shug wants to come in. Shug wants to join me. Hang out. Shug. Welcome to the party. Okay. Whew. How's everyone doing? Hope your weekend is going great. Potentially better than mine. For all I am doing is literally installing this operating system, which has taken over 30 minutes at this point. Definitely over 30 minutes. I should have probably paid attention, but I honestly didn't think this was going to happen. After the SanDisk situation, confusion has occurred. I was thrown off. You never know what to expect when you're doing some sort of tech project. There's a million variables here, and anything can go wrong. Who would have thought that the thing to go wrong was my freaking USB drive? That is insane. That is insanity. There's no reason that should occur. If I had the smarts, I would figure out why this drive is not working well. And we're making progress here. We're almost done. There it is, 100%. We did it. It is hitting the 100% mark. Could I get some hype in the chat? Oh, we're moving on to 204, so maybe we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. Although that one installed relatively quickly, straight to 100. 0 to 100 real quick. There it goes. The FreeNAS UI 70%. Let's go. Uh-oh. Don't you dare. Don't you quit playing games with my heart. Oh my goodness. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. We hit a large file. That's probably what it is. Some sort of large file is installing. And then we're going to hit the 80. And it's going to be smooth sailing once again. Come on. Well, it's like that. Okay. I see how it is. You're gonna make me look like a fool on my own stream? I built this. And you're gonna make me look like the fool? I believe that's the case. It's not doing anything that I can see. Oh, there it is. I look away for 1 second. Okay, here's the compatibility ID config path. 32-bit. Not sure why. This is a 64-bit machine if I'm not mistaken. The Q6600 is a 64-bit processor, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Am I supposed to type something? Wait, should I hit enter, see what happens? I think I shouldn't have done that. I'll just be patient. I mean, you would think I would get some sort of prompt. Getting a little nervous. Do I try typing something? I can type something. 32-bit compatibility ID config path. What does it expect for me to type? What am I supposed to do with that? someone had this issue in pfSense. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it comes from FreeBSD. Okay. Okay, someone said that they typed in exit and rebooted and everything worked out. So let's try typing in exit. I mean, okay, now you're just playing games. I mean, what does it expect for me to type? Do I have to do like a function or something? What the hell? I mean, nothing I type does anything. Am I supposed to do / instead of backslash? Okay, at this point I'm forced to restart. I mean, I'm gonna remove my install drive. I removed my install drive. Perif destroyed. So, if everything installed properly into the other USB, then it should boot into that USB. If not, then we're screwed. We're screwed. That's the bottom line. I'm hitting F1. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, F2 doesn't do anything either. Alright. Let's try choosing the boot disk. Alright. Well, okay then. Let's plug in the flash drive and see what happens. So let me plug in the 16 gigabyte drive into my main computer here that I'm on. I want to see if it gets recognized whatsoever, or if we somehow corrupted it. It's corrupted. Of course it is. Okay. Open the disk management tool. Let's see if we could even see it there. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Okay. This was a complete failure. Complete failure. So I think this is what my plan will be. Alright, let's switch over to the other camera. Booyah. I made it crooked from all my pulling and pushing and screwing with it. There's Suge in the corner. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug this bottom drive back in. So let's make sure that we can go back to our old setup. Bottom drive is the one that had my data in originally. Okay, that's in there. Where's the power? Sata power. Like this. Okay. And then, let's move those out of the way. This should just slide in. Slide in. Why is it not sliding in? There you go. And clip down. Is it clipping? It's not clipping. Why isn't it clipping? Did I put it backwards? Could have sworn this is how it went. Oh crap, did I put it backwards? I think I put it backwards. Oh crap. Okay. I think it's supposed to be this way. No, I don't think it's this way. It was right the first time. Oh yeah, I see. Okay. So let me do this again. Let's plug in the data connector. Let's plug in the power. Like that. Move this out of the way. Move these out of the way. And then this goes like this. And then I think I have to push it, like close these clips and pull it in. Is that right? Okay. Why is it not snapping into place? There it is. It snapped into place. That was quite loud, and this got unplugged. I feel like I hit something hot. Wow. Okay, this one doesn't even reach, so we're gonna have to use this SATA cable. Oh my god, don't tell me that doesn't reach either. Come on. Are you kidding me? The SATA cable is so short that it doesn't reach. There it is. Ooh. Finicky. That feels like it could pop out at any second. Crap. I'm really not in good shape here because I should have not put this cable under the orange. Okay, fix that. Yes, I can. Hashtag anything is possible. Whew, there we go. Cool. Make sure I didn't remove anything there. That's done. So now we plug in the blue one back and we do it like that and like that. And then that slides into these slots. I don't know how to go. I forgot how it went. There we go, like that. And then it snaps into place. And that should be everything. Alright? Should? You want to say hi to everyone? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? It's Shug. Okay, let's power on. See what happens. I'm gonna switch to the display. Who's excited? Me. There you go. Boot FreeNAS installer? No, that's not what we wanted. That is not what we wanted. I'm gonna unplug that. Exit. It's doing it again. Compile only. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Let's try that again. Because I think the USB drive boots are is the first priority in the boot list. Okay, boot FreeNAS. There we go. This looks promising. Alright, that's just doing a quick test. Please boot normally. Oh wait, I think we're up and running. Okay, we're setting up plugins. Syncing disks. It's doing its FreeNAS thing. Alright, that looks good. And we are almost up. Almost. There it is. Boom. We're up and running. Whoops. It's supposed to be root. Like that. Okay. And as you can see, we are back up. Sweet. So if I go to storage, pools, I see my Plex media files here. Why is it only 162 gigs? Oh, that's what's available. Or that's what's used, my bad. That's what's used. Available is 282 gigs left. Okay. Alright. Well, for the time being, I'm gonna have to revisit this. We did not succeed in even the first thing that I wanted to do, which was only to put the boot drive from this hard drive here, this super old hard drive here. This was supposed to be converted or taken out, and we were supposed to boot off of a USB. But even that's not possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a USB stick off Amazon, and we're going to wait for that to come in and revisit this project when that happens. So thank you for joining me on today's quest to get this server running properly, but we hit another speed bump, and I think I might just break down and revert to using my newer machine, which is still kind of dated, but that's like much better system. That's like a no, it's not 5 year old. It's more than that. It's probably like a 7 year old computer as opposed to this one. So I might just go and use that instead. We'll see how that goes. For the time being, I'm not too confident in this old Optiplex running what I want. So we'll try it again with the new USB stick. But if that doesn't work, I'm just going to use my old computer. And we'll set that one up with a bunch of different drives. It has a bunch more SATA headers. So that already has a step up on this one. And it's also DDR3 RAM. Not that it really matters, but it's just nice to have. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to continue along with this project. Part 4 will be next, and we will revisit this once again. Today's video was a failure, unfortunately. But that's what we do. We try, and whether or not we succeed, we learn something. And today we learned SanDisk Cruiser USB sticks are not reliable to boot from if you are running FreeNAS, at least. People probably could boot other Linux distros, but if you're doing FreeNAS specifically, not going to happen. Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow me on my other spots you can find in the description: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, to find out when I am live. Hey, Anurag. Failure is the first step to success indeed. That's very true. So, it's not that Thomas Edison made the light bulb. He found a million other ways not to make the light bulb. So either way, slight success, I guess. We learned something. I appreciate the support, Anurag. Thanks for joining me. But I'm gonna buy a flash drive or USB drive, and we'll try again. I did not give up. I will not give up on this project. I am going to have a server up and running, and it's just a matter of time. It's quarantine. This is our project. This is the quarantine project. So yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point. I'm kind of bummed out. I guess we did update the Cmos battery, so there's that. Other than that, oh, you know what, I could try, since there's people watching now, I'm going to try installing this this PCI Express card to give me 2 more SATA headers. So I do not have a PCI Express X1 slot, so we're going to try the X16, because I should be able to just stick this in the X16 and it should work, theoretically. So let's see how that works. I'm going to turn it off. Let's shut it down once again. Damn straight, I never give up. Never will. Oh, I have to confirm the shutdown. I'm not sure how to plug this in to a X16 slot. I've never done that. I usually just go for the right size. But I mean, theoretically, you're supposed to be able to run this off of the X16. I just don't know how to plug it in. I'm going to Google it real quick. PCIe X1 slot or card in X16 slot. Let's see if we can get a picture of that. It looks like you place it in the very beginning. Okay, so FreeNAS is off right now, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna plug this in. I have a feeling this is gonna end terribly if I just plug this in like that. Do you guys see what I'm doing? You don't. I'm covering it. Crap. Let me move myself because we're done with the hard drive area. Okay, this is gonna be terrible. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen here. There could be a fire, and if there is, you guys are here to witness it. So I'm assuming I just plug it in starting from pin 1. Now that's in there, but I'm really not confident about that. Do you know if this is right? This doesn't seem right whatsoever. Is it right if I do it here instead? This doesn't feel right. I don't think I want to do this. I'm looking at pictures and they just say jam it in there. I don't think that's right. I don't know if I want to jam it in there. Do you think I should just jam it in? What's the worst that could happen, right? I could destroy this card. That's the worst that could happen. It's not even my card. You know what? I don't think this one is built for cross-platform, or not cross-platform, cross-card. There's a helpful chart, but I can't look at it. When I click it, it's not going to the right place. I'm going to end up burning this card. That's what's going to happen. I am terrified. I really don't want to do that. Crap. Do you have... The card will go bad. So you know it will. You're guaranteeing it will. It doesn't have the notch. And if I plug it in to where a notch actually goes, this doesn't feel right either. That actually fit quite well. Should we try that? I want to try that. That's going to be terrible, and I don't think I should. Okay, never mind. It says do not do it into the PCI slot. So the only PCIe slot I have is this video card, which is plugged in currently. So let me unplug that. Get out. There we go. Okay. So now when I'm looking at this, okay. I see what's going on. So yeah, I could plug it into where the video card was, and that'll be fine because that's the actual PCIe card slot. So I'll have to plug it into here. That's where it should be. But I want to use this video card. I guess screw it. No video card. I lost my video card privileges. And if that is the case, I think I'm going to actually use this bracket that I removed from the NIC card that was here. I could only put one screw though. And I guess that's all you really need. Where's my screw back? Let's do this. I'd rather have more storage than transcoding on the server. When I upgrade the actual computer, that's when I'll put the transcoding back. But for right now, we don't need to worry about that. Will this work? No, it's not the right thread. We don't want to blow anything up, do we? I mean, maybe we do. Maybe you guys want to see that. I really rather not experience that right now. Come on, give me one screw that works. Let's see what this looks like. No, that's way too big. The first one was the closest, but I didn't like the way it was screwing in. This is going to be one hell of a Frankenstein machine, I'll tell you that. The fact that it's running at all will be a miracle. But it really goes to show how versatile these computers can get. Okay, see now I want to get that screw back, but it's all mixed in. I screwed up. Okay, I think this was it. No, was this it? No, this wasn't it. I can't even screw it in. There's no way. I can't even force it. I'll need the strength of 1,000 men. Crap. Do I even need to screw this in? Should I just have it open in the back? For the sake of going on with the video, I'm just gonna just drop it in there. It'll be fine. Let's move on. I'm gonna take a sip of water. It's leaking from condensation. I don't know if you see that, but there's all sorts of water on my cup. Not the smartest thing to have around when I'm working on a project. So I'm just gonna throw this in there. You guys see what I'm doing? Watch this. No bracket installation. Just push it in there. It's done. It's very loose. So the bracket would have been nice. And we're not going to give up on that. I have more screws somewhere in this room. No video card. And now we're actually going to use this right here. Molex to SATA. Since we only have one other drive, I think what I'll do is not use the splitter just yet. So I'll go ahead and do the Molex to SATA. Like that. And I need to take out this drive so I can get access to the drive under it. So let's remove this boot drive for now. That's going to be figured out. Let me go get a SATA cable, unless I have one here, which I don't think I do, but I have a SATA cable easily accessible. It's right next to me. Just have to get up and get it. Here it is. Okay. Alright, so SATA data from the top drive. And these are not 90 degree. This one is 90. Okay. So, crap. That does not make life any easier. This bottom one cannot be 90 because I have to redo some of this right here. So what I'll do is I'm going to make this one a straight cable. I'm just basically flipping this cable around. There we go. I might have to modify this blue casing, but there's that, and then oh crap, that's not going to work out whatsoever. Let me see if I can plug in two 90 degree ones. No, I cannot, because this 90 degree is different than that 90 degree. That's not even going to reach. Look how short that is. Let me get another SATA cable, because these are much longer. Okay, sugar, got it. You want to get out? It's freaking hot, isn't it? She's had enough. Where's my SATA cable? Where the hell is my SATA cable? SATA cable? I know I have another SATA cable here somewhere. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, I don't know where the hell that SATA cable is. I had a box of them. I moved and now everything is everywhere that I don't remember. Oh, I think I found it. I mean, there's screws here, but not the right ones. No, these are not what I'm looking for. These are screws and miscellaneous connectors. Here's a bracket. Are you kidding me? Why do I not have SATA cables? Dudes and dudettes, I cannot find another SATA cable. I have to make this work. There's got to be some way to make this work. I'm processing my situation. I could change the place of these cables, I believe. If I do this up here, I can do that one. Where's that black cable? Here. Yeah. Unless I put the top drive upside down. Or, let me see if I can make this work. This is like this. Can I plug this in like this? No, absolutely not. Okay. I can't even plug. No, this has to be straight. This has to be straight, and then it has to plug in backwards like that. Which I guess it could. Technically. I'd have to chip this off. What's my other idea? To have it upside down? That's not gonna matter. Cause I still gotta plug in the power. Okay. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay. Let's try it out. See if it even reaches. Oh, I think it'll reach. I might have to plug it in after the fact, but it should reach. But I do have to break off this blue thing. At least chip it off a little bit. Let me see if I can get this on camera. Oof, I am sweating like crazy. It's a sweat lodge up in here. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so I have to break this off just a bit. Hopefully I don't break off the entire thing. Okay. That actually works, so I don't have to break it off at all. I just need some space so I can plug this in. Okay, that works. That totally works. Hell yeah. Okay. It's a super tight fit, but hey, we just need functionality here. Okay, so that means now I can plug in my 90 degree connector. No, I have to do the straight one here. These both have to be straight. I think this one goes like that. I have to buy more SATA cables. Note to self, when I get that USB stick, throw a couple of SATA cables with it. Okay, let's see if I can plug this in. I can. And then I have a Molex one here. How about if we do the Molex one on top? Because that one was pretty short from what I remember. Or Molex one on bottom, rather. So let's put this here like that. And then I will plug this one like that. Beautiful. It's all coming together. Look at that. Assuming nothing blows up when we turn it on, because that PCI Express card is questionable. Okay. Orange SATA cable is stretched to the limit. Holy crap. Oh my god. For testing purposes, I think we'll be okay, but this is very sketchy. Very sketchy indeed. And I don't think I'm going to have it plugged into this card yet, just because it still appears a little dangerous. And if something goes wrong with the card, I don't want to destroy a drive in the process. So let's go ahead and get our boot drive and plug this bad boy in. And then we'll turn it on and see if we can register this, I guess, drive manager, drive controller. As long as we can make visuals on it, we should be okay. We should be able to see it, right? I don't even know. Maybe we have to have a drive plugged in, because how else are you gonna see if it works? I don't have enough command line experience with Unix to check for drive controllers. I don't even know if you can. Ooh, it's a super tight fit. Jeez. What am I running into there? With this cable? I think it's this orange one. But let me unplug the orange one for the time being. What the hell is going on? Oh, I see. The power connector for SATA is 90 degrees as well. It's causing problems when I try to put this in. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh god, whoever designed this is so dumb. Let me move the blue here. Although that one is marked blue. I wonder if it matters which SATA port is connected into. We'll find out. I switched them over. So orange has a little more slack. There you go. And then I'm just going to plug in a black one. Screw it. YOLO up in here. Okay. We're done with that part. It's all set up. Take another sip of water. Let's try it out, yeah? Make sure that's in there. Oh, HDMI cable. That has to be plugged into the motherboard now, since we don't have any other card. Oh no. It has to be VGA. One problem after another. Good God. I don't think I have VGA to HDMI, but I do have VGA to DVI, and then I can do DVI to HDMI. I have no idea if this will work. Oh no, never mind. That's not gonna work. This is VGA female to DVI male. Damn it. Need the other way around. Why are you doing this? I don't have VGA. You know what? We're not gonna have to worry about that right now. Let's just turn it on and hope it doesn't blow. It's not working. The light is flashing, but it's not working. Okay, if I can guess, we plugged too much stuff in. Okay. I'm gonna try to remove the Molex connector and see if it works. Okay. This is really in there. Are you kidding me? Alright. Whew. With everything I do, it's just more and more sweat. Oh, excuse me. Well, it wiped the profuse sweat off my forehead. Whew, suffocating in here. It's not working. I don't think it likes this PCIe card. Let's try removing that. But I am going to plug in the Molex because something has to give, right? What the hell? Did I change too much stuff? Okay. Let's see what it says on the display. Shall we? Oh, we can't. We cannot. So I'm gonna turn that off. Plug this back in. Everything else is good. Okay, I don't know what happened there. So I'm gonna let it run for a minute, boot back up, and then we're gonna access it through the network, assuming everything is up and running, because I don't have a way to show you what's on the monitor through VGA, nor do I have a VGA to HDMI adapter, which I probably should look into. But that's analog to digital. I don't know how that would work exactly. Let me show you guys that right now. In the meantime, I'm gonna check Amazon VGA to HDMI. See what kind of solutions There it is. They have all sorts of solutions here. Looks like it's going to be $10. I don't think we're in desperate need yet for that. Wait a minute. I think I do have VGA to HDMI. I just don't know where it is. Hold on, let me double check. I think I do have that. Now that I think about it, I just saw it. Pretty sure I have that. Aha. Indeed I do. Indeed I do. Oof. Let's see if we can actually see anything. Nope. Not sure what that means. Let me see if I could access the server. That's not what I was trying to do. Trying to do everything live. That's what happens. Can't plan for this. But I do have the VGA to HDMI plugged in. And we're not able to reach the server. It looks like it's trying, so I'm going to give it another minute to boot up here. In that, while we wait for that, oh, I just hit the mic. My bad. While we wait for that, I'm going to open up a PowerShell and see if I can actually ping it. Oh, we got a reply. Wait, no, we didn't. Destination host unreachable. But that's coming from 137. I'm not looking for 137. I'm looking for 143. I didn't ask about 137. The nerve. I mean, did it change to 137? And I'm just not aware? No, there's no way to change to 137. It's 143. I reserved the IP address on the router. Okay, it's not booting up, which makes me wonder if switching the SATA headers was a good idea. Probably not. I can't see what's on there. I don't know what is actually being shown. Yeah, I don't see anything. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to put these back in their appropriate headers. At least the blue ones, because that's our boot drive. So let's at least get this blue one back. That's where that goes. And then here's the orange. Let's get it in there. Come on. Come on. Let's go. So finicky. tight fit once again. Should be working for our purposes. Alright, let me check to make sure we have visuals or not. It does not look like we have visuals once again. I'm going to just let it do its thing and hope it boots properly. If not, I will remove the PCIe card and see if we can actually get a visual on what the hell is happening. Very upsetting. Very upsetting indeed. Also, I don't know why this is blocking my camera. How dare you? How dare you? I've got things to say to the people. Whew. Let's give it a minute to boot. I'm gonna see if I can ping it. Still says destination host unreachable. I don't know why. It's pinging 137 when I type in 143. Is it being redirected? It also sounds like it's actually booting up. By that I just mean I hear the hard drive grinding. So it's doing something. Trying to think of what else I can do. Oh, SATA cables before I forget. We need SATA cables. Yeah, let's do which brand? Do we want 90-degree connectors? I feel like on one side having a 90-degree connector could be a good thing. A lot of these are also black and blue. Here's some red ones. 5-pack for $644. Those are pretty short though. 9-inch. I feel like that's good enough. Oh, the meter's too far. I'm too lazy to get it. This one's 8 inches. I guess 9 inches isn't too bad. These are 18 inches. Jesus. Looks like it's either 9 or 18. Okay. I guess I'll get these black and red ones. They're on sale. 5 for $644. It says it's 6.0 gigabytes per second, and it has 4.5 stars. They work. Make sure they're long enough for your needs. This guy has a picture of his machine. That looks pretty dope. I do like the red. Plug layout is in the wrong direction for the right angles. I mean, is that really true? Never thought SATA cables could be backwards. Yeah. I see what they're saying. I mean, that's what this one is. This one's totally backwards. Do I order it? It's $6 for 5. I think I'll hold off on that. Let's try accessing FreeNAS. Oh, there we go. We have access to it. Okay. Yeah, it was just basically I didn't plug into the right header. What the? Oh, right, because this is root. Not root. Is it root? I think it is root. Root. Alright, we are in. So if we go to storage, we go to pools. We see that one. Disks. There it is. Unused. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's right there. I have access to it. Okay, at least something came of this stream. We did something. Okay. Wow. I just have nothing to say after doing all of that. Oh, it works. The PCIe card works. So that's my current situation, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that means we can have another drive, but at most we can only have one more drive. Okay, I'm processing everything that I'm understanding at this moment in time. We have a couple of options. You know what? I'm not going to give up on the USB idea because I'm thinking I can just get a small SSD. But I'm not going to give up on the USB theory. So I'm going to get that PNY drive. And hopefully that one works out. Maybe I should get like 2 drives just to be on the safe side since they're like $8 each. So I'll get PNY. I'll get Samsung. And I think I'll just get these connectors here. Cable Matters 3-pack. These are 18 inches long. But I think that's fine for our needs because we might need it. And they're black on black. So they look nice. 18 inches. Are these the same? These are exactly the same. Oh wait, these are both straight. These are 90 degree. Okay, I'm gonna get this one, $6.99. Add to cart. And then I'm gonna save this for later. But I wanna get this one for sure. And then we might as well close out of that. Move to cart. Okay, so I'm gonna get SATA cables and 2 additional 32 gig USB drives. I'll try. Where's that fancy Samsung one? That one's almost $10 though. 200 megabytes per second. What is this one? This one's also 200, and it's 50 cents cheaper, but it doesn't look as cool. Whatever. We're trying to be budget friendly here. So I'm gonna get 2 different drives because you can never have too many USB drives, I suppose. I got the SATA cables, and that should be enough to continue this project. Oh god, what a trip it has been. Whew. I have no words, to be honest. Yeah, I can't explain how much of a pain this has been. We did a lot of stuff though. It's been nearly 3 hours, almost a 3-hour stream, and we accomplished a few things. Let's go over what we did. Let's wrap up this video. We tried to go from this old hard drive right here. Try to go from this old hard drive to a USB drive to boot from. Unsuccessful. So after that, we set up the 2 drives, stacked them on top of each other. Now we have 1 terabyte available to us inside of FreeNAS, thanks to this PCIe card that is right here, just kind of dangling in the wind. This right here. So I think I will find a screw that I can put onto here and at least mount it with a bracket, because this is loosey-goosey. I wouldn't trust it. And we're also going to revisit reinstalling FreeNAS onto a USB. So at least we got something done. Let me check my list here. So install the PCIe SATA card, see if it works. Yes. Install laptop drives in 3.5 inch to 2.5 inch converter tray. We did that. So the only thing we didn't do is the USB install. And honestly, I'm happy we got this far. This is an accomplishment for such a limited PC. I want to give a big thanks to my girlfriend's father, who has not only provided the hardware, but he's continually involved in this project in the back end, and I'm going to update him as to what's happened tonight. Um, a lot of changes have already occurred. Like I said prior in the video, we have the Q6600 CPU in here, upgraded and got quad core running. We have 8 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM, which originally there was only 1 gig in here, so we have 8 times more memory. And he also provided all the hard drives, literally 6 terabytes worth of drives. It's ridiculous. This is just one stack. I have 2 more stacks. He gave me all these hard drives. So, huge thanks once again to Lennon's dad, my girlfriend's dad. Alright. I'm pretty happy with the way things are going here. Fun little project. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe so you follow along. We will be continuing this whenever the USB drives come in. Hopefully in the next 2 days or so. Amazon's been pretty slow with shipping lately. Not that you can blame them. Also, I want to find a way to get my video card back in there. There's only one PCI Express X16 slot. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that one. Probably just no video card. It's going to be sad. Although I'm going to need it to reinstall FreeNAS. So I'm not going to install the drive to be used in FreeNAS just yet. But I'm going to... It's good to know that it works. So, yeah. Cool. Thank you for watching. Leave any comment if you want to get involved, have anything to say about it, if you have any ideas, something I might have overlooked, or maybe something I should look into. I appreciate all likes, comments, subs. You guys are awesome. Anurag, I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for hanging out. It's been real, and I'll be back next time to continue the project and hopefully wrap things up, assuming that we can install FreeNAS on a USB at all. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck with the terabyte, and I'm not going to like that. And we're going to revisit the project once again, upgrading the entire rig to the computer I have next to me here. Alright guys, have a good night, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.